masculine men, such as yourself, such as myself, masculine black men in particular, seem to be excluded.
Oh, yes.
Access to mainstream platforms.
Oh, yes.
I could turn on the television and not to harp on Don Lemon or Lee Daniels. I see Dwayne Wade with his son at a pride parade. His son is, I believe, like 12 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing here? What message are these celebrity tools? I call them bootlickers because they just got to know that what they're doing is wrong and causing more damage. Why? If you got to
I've always been a fan of Dwayne Wade, but when that happened, coming from I'm a certified school psychologist. My doctorate is clinical psychology. His son is 12. That is pre-puberty, puberty. That is the age when you start finding yourself attracted to girls. But for the life of me, I'm trying to understand how an 11, 12-year-old black boy is already certain that he's gay. That is not a natural human phenomenon. How can your son be certain at 12 that he's gay? That's a conversation I would love to have with Dwayne Wade. The age confuses me. Now, if he was 17, 16, that's different. 11 and 12, he don't even have a fixed identity yet. Your personality isn't even fixed at 12. How can you be certain you're gay? What in the hell is going on here?
You see, what I see in this is an attempt to take personal, private matters and use it to promote something else. And that's where I hold Dwayne and Gabrielle Union and any other adult involved in this, because if you have a son or daughter who's struggling with your sexuality, that is a personal family matter, and y'all deal with it privately.
The reason it's being
you turn it to a marketing strategy. Now I'm looking at you differently.
The question is why? Okay, we had dinner last night at U Street. I teach a class on Pan-Africanism. Last class was Garvey's birthday yesterday. We chose D.C. so we could visit Frederick Douglass House, Carter G. Woodson House, Benjamin Banneker House, African American Civil War Museum. As we walking down the street, one of the brothers was telling me that, Doc, these stores were forced to hang up the LBGT flag because if they did not hang it up, the LBGTs will boycott the store, and then nobody would want to go in there and shop because everybody's intimidated by the LBGT's organized power. A lot of people are going along with it who may not even agree with it because they're afraid to stand up against it. That don't justify it, because I'm not compromising my principles for nobody. But the point that I'm making is that the LBGT Army, which is also a CIA creation, this campaign is, okay, your orientation may not be a CIA creation, but the campaign to promote it is so powerful now that it is dictating the black community and how we act and react. Look at the black church. 50 years ago, you couldn't find a black church that co-signed that. Now, show me one that's against it. You could hardly find it. And do you know why? Because if you are a tax-exempt organization and you are getting federal funds and you say you don't support this, they will cut your money. It is about money. And unfortunately, we care more about our pocket than our principles. So everybody black who's trying to get paid is co-signing that, even though it's working against the community, because they don't want to stop the cash flow.
So, again, it comes back to economics, like Garvey said. We are economically compromised.
Dependent, yes.
Yes, big time. And because of that, we can be persuaded to be anything
they
people
want us to be. Which is why until you're economically independent, every black